Liverpool in agent talks for Brazil star. Richard Hughes has them in pole position. Liverpool are looking to sign a Brazil star, and talks are currently underway. The Reds are in pole position. Liverpool have a lot on their mind as they head into the summer transfer window. Richard Hughes faces the biggest job of his career and one of the toughest you could think of, rebuilding a title-winning squad. The Reds feel they can upgrade this squad significantly, despite it being the strongest in the Premier League right now. That should see players arrive at left back, center back, right back, and center forward. That's a lot of money and a lot of movement. It means weighing up several options in every position as Liverpool can't really afford to get this wrong. Do so, and the squad almost certainly moves backwards, with Arne Slot setting the standards sky high in his debut campaign as head coach. Again, it's no easy task for Hughes. One problem position is right back, especially as Liverpool aren't yet aware if they actually need one. It entirely depends on Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving the club, and while his contract will expire this summer, he's not actually agreed to move anywhere else. There is still hope that he'll renew with Liverpool, eliminating any need for a right back. But until things are confirmed, the club must be on the lookout for a new right back. Liverpool in talks for Wesley. Brazilian journalist Bruno Lemos claims agents of Flamengo right back Wesley are in England right now to talk with club. Liverpool are among those in talks. The Reds have actually been linked for a few months now, with reports in February claiming they were looking at the now Brazilian international. It appears that interest remains. RTI Esporte also claims Liverpool are in discussions right now over Wesley. They suggest Manchester City also want the fullback, but the Reds are in pole position here. Wesley can be sold the idea of replacing Alexander-Arnold and battling with Connor Bradley over the right-back role. It's a way for Liverpool to have two bites at the cherry, really, with two brilliantly talented fullback options. One of them surely would become the star thereafter. The 21-year-old Wesley made his Brazil debut his year and now has 2 caps for his country. He's considered to be a huge prospect coming out of the country and is widely expected to move this summer. Right now, all the focus is on the other targets from Bournemouth. Milos Kerkez and Dean Huijsen are the flavors of the month for Liverpool. But what if the best possible signing for the Reds from Bournemouth is someone else? Okay, that might be a bit of a hyperbole, but at least now I've got your attention. The reality is that both Kerkez and Huijsen would be brilliant additions for Liverpool, as would Antoine Semeno. It's almost like Richard Hughes is good at his job, considering he played a role in signing at least 2 of those players for Bournemouth. Let's focus on Semeno. Anfield Watch understands he's also on Liverpool's radar, but he's the Bournemouth target that doesn't really get the attention he deserves. 10 goals and 6 assists in all competitions for Bournemouth this season is a very good return. It's not mind-blowing, but it's the kind of return that catches your attention. What's more intriguing about Semeno, though, are the underlying numbers. When Liverpool look for attackers, they don't look at the numbers on the surface. They look at the numbers below the surface. These numbers often give you a better picture of a player, especially a player who maybe doesn't play the same system or who plays for a team at a lower level than the Reds. These underlying numbers are really exciting for Semeno. For example, his XG in the Premier League has seen an underperformance of 2.12, so that means his tally for the season should be higher. In fact, with a bit of coaching, the potential for Semeno to explode when it comes to his output is tremendous. Impressively, Semeno has taken the most shots, 112, in the Premier League this season, tied with Mohamed Salah. But unlike the Egyptian, who gets around 48% of his shots on target, it's not like he is making the wrong decisions. The vast majority of Semeno's shots are taken inside the penalty area. Over 70% of his last 75 shots are taken in the goal-scoring zone, where players are most likely to score goals from. He knows how to get in the right areas to find himself in shooting opportunities. He just hasn't been efficient at taking advantage of these moments. With the right coaching, this can definitely be improved. But his goals will also improve with added volume. His shot-taking frequency is already high, but it could be even higher at Liverpool. Just by proxy of playing in a better team, Semeno would be far more likely to find himself in higher-quality goal-scoring situations and be better placed to put the ball in the back.
A deep dive into Arsenal's transfer strategies, defensive reinforcements and striking alternatives, the pursuit of defensive solidity, Dean Huijsen in the crosshairs. Arsenal's strategic vision extends beyond their current campaign, with a keen eye on fortifying their defensive structure for sustained success. Central to this ambition is Dean Huijsen, the promising 20-year-old defender currently showcasing his talents at Bournemouth. The Gunners' interest, as corroborated by transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, underscores their proactive approach in securing young, high-potential players who can contribute both in the present and the future. The rationale behind Arsenal's pursuit of Huijsen is multifaceted. While their current defensive setup has demonstrated resilience, injecting further quality and depth is paramount, especially considering the rigorous demands of competing at the highest levels, both domestically and in European competitions. Huijsen, lauded as an exceptional talent, has already demonstrated his capabilities within the Premier League, signaling his readiness to integrate into a top-tier club. His age profile aligns perfectly with Arsenal's recent track record of nurturing young talent, suggesting that the club envisions a significant role in his continued development. However, Arsenal's pursuit of Huijsen is not without its challenges. The burgeoning reputation of the young defender has inevitably attracted the attention of other Premier League giants, most notably Liverpool and Chelsea. This sets the stage for a competitive transfer battle, where Arsenal's persuasive power, potentially amplified by their ongoing title challenge and Champions League aspirations, will be crucial. The allure of joining a club with genuine ambitions of silverware and a proven track record of developing young players could sway Huijsen's decision in favor of the Emirates. Liverpool and Chelsea's defensive imperatives. The interest from Liverpool and Chelsea in Dean Huijsen stems from their own distinct needs and long-term planning. For Liverpool, the potential acquisition of Huijsen could represent a strategic move towards securing a long-term successor to their influential captain, Virgil van Dijk. While Van Dijk remains a cornerstone of the Liverpool defense, the club will be mindful of future-proofing their squad. In the immediate context, Huijsen could also provide valuable cover and competition for Joe Gomez, whose Anfield career has been punctuated by injury setbacks, leading to speculation about his future at the club. Chelsea, on the other hand, face a more pressing need for defensive reinforcements. Their defensive vulnerabilities have been evident, and the potential departures of players like Axel Disasi, currently on loan with a possible permanent move, and Benoit Badiashile necessitate a proactive approach in the transfer market. Huijsen's potential arrival could inject much-needed stability and quality into Chelsea's backline as they look to rebuild and compete at the top end of the Premier League. Shifting focus in attack, new strikers emerge on Arsenal's radar while defensive reinforcements are a clear priority for Arsenal. Their ambition to bolster their attacking firepower remains undiminished. Initial reports had linked the Gunners with high-profile strikers such as Alexander Isak of Newcastle United and Victor Osimhen, currently on loan at Galatasaray from Napoli. However, recent insights from reputable sources suggest a shift in focus towards more attainable targets. David Ornstein, a well-regarded football journalist, has indicated that a move for Alexander Isak is unlikely due to Newcastle's reluctance to sell and the significant financial outlay required. Isak, admired for his goal-scoring prowess and consistent performances, was undoubtedly an attractive prospect for Arsenal. Similarly, while Victor Osimhen boasts an impressive goal-scoring record, his high wage demands and potential